Alright, what is up y'all? We are here today for the team builder portion of PCL Week 2 versus New Britain Rockruff slash DyeItTight. Now, if you're familiar with my channel, because that sentence made sense, if you are familiar with my channel, you know we played Dye countless times. He says that me and Pat are the ones that taught him Pokemon. I don't think that is true. I just didn't teach him Minecraft, so I guess it's true. I don't know, man. But you can see the matchup on the screen. It's a little gross, I'm not gonna lie. He's got Jirachi, gross. He's got Reshiram, which is gross. Mega Diancie, gross. Potential Hail with Beartic, gross. Tailwind Torn Eye, gross. Suicune, it's just a whole lot of gross, you know? Now, the only thing that my team hates more than a potential Rock Polish Diancie is any variant of Reshiram. I want to say Reshiram and Reshiram like on and off because I'm not exactly sure which one's correct. So, funny thing about Reshi is nothing on my team actually kills it in one hit. A Earthquake from Garchomp does not kill. A Rock Slide from Grin does not kill. Nothing kills. It's just I gotta make it take some rocks damage. I gotta chip it down a little bit. I probably gotta sack 2 or 3 things to it, and then we gotta hope that we can put it in range of stuff. So it's not looking like a lot of fun, but see, the matchup isn't terrible. It's just the matchup plus the Reshi, which is just ridiculous. He had first pick in the draft, and that's what you pick. You know, you get first pick, you get a threat. Excuse the dick off of me. But let's go ahead and jump into what we're bringing. Now, I like to do it in the 3-part thingy, but I didn't actually get to test or mock or do very much of anything. I didn't have internet for the whole second half of this week 2 of the playing period, which is unfortunate. So I kind of like built the team. I had plans to test these, and I was not able to test, and I just kind of ran with it. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Now we have Hairbrush, the renamed Garchomp. We'll just make Garchomp's name kind of custom based on the week, you know? So, we got EQ, Dragon Claw, Outrage, and Stone Edge. This thing is just here to outspeed a potentially Flame Charged Reshi. Even though if it is at +1, I still can't fucking kill the thing, but hopefully I can chip it down as it gets to +1, and then I can put it in range of Earthquake. I don't want to have to click Outrage if I don't have to. Outrage, if he's invested properly, Outrage still doesn't kill. But Outrage is the only thing it's the strongest thing I have to hit it. You know, it's about all we got. And then late game Edgequake, Scarf Edgequake can do some pretty solid work. But we have to hit those moves. There's a bit of a meme about Dye that you can't hit rock moves versus him, and that's fun because he has a Torn, a Masquerain, and a Reshi, and that's not yeah. So. Good luck to us. 80% of the time it works every time, people. Next we have a Uxie. This is the only thing on my team that wants to take any kind of Draco Meteor, Blue Flare, or any of that kind of bullshit. I guess Lantern probably would as well, but I can't. Lantern is a liability in this game. It is setup fodder. Granted, so is this, but at least we can T-Wave stuff, we can foul play stuff. I can't really let this stay in because Diancie Rock Polish is on this for free. So if I think he's going to be switching into that, we got to U-turn every time, and I got to make sure that we can get up rocks to make sure that that Reshi is at 75%, so I can at least attempt to OHKO it, you know? Uxie's pretty standard though. It's just Spadef as fuck with a little bit of defense, and just it's just annoying. It's just gonna sit there and be annoying. Hopefully it can do the whole Tapu Fini thing where it just sits there and eats his leftovers for like 5 turns at a time. You know, get back about 30%, but we'll see. We'll see what Uxie can do. Uxie is basically just there to take hits, so I don't even have like a real attacking move on this. We have Foul Play, which actually still doesn't break the sub on Reshi, so we gotta hope that if he is like offensive sub Reshi, that he at least has some attack investment or something, so we can break that sub. It's ridiculous. Oh man, I'm scared. Next, we have Life Orb Greninja. Now Greninja put in a fuckload of work week 1, and it can put on a fuckload of work week 2. It's got coverage for a lot of stuff on his team. I gotta hit too many rock moves versus Dye, so I'm not running Hydro. I will miss. I'm just gonna run Surf this time. We got Grass Knot for the Suicune. Grass Knot does like almost 80% to a Suicune, which is clean. Rock Slide does a decent amount to that Reshi, and Ice Beam just hits a lot of stuff on his team. Gliscor, fucking Torn, you know, Chestnut, all that fun stuff. Excuse me. So, looking forward to this grin set. If I hit my rock slides, it's looking like it's going to be a pretty good set versus him, you know? So, I kind of need to get up rocks and kind of chip things down with, like, you know, U-turning with B-Joel and whatnot, and then hopefully this can just clean up late game. Now, we have a Kartana, and this is going to be a SD3 attack set with Giga Impact and Normalium Z. Now, I really needed something that was going to be able to hit, like, everything on his team without having to worry about, like, anything. And I know that sentence was very stupid and got very little information across, but Z Giga Impact is the absolute most damage I can do to Reshi with this Pokemon. Now, if I can get SD up, Giga Impact should kill after rocks. However, SDing in the face of that monster, plus it's Dye, so you know he's going to have HP Fire, HP Poison on everything, ready for. He knows I love Kartana, so I know he's going to be ready to kill that thing and ruin my entire dreams. But Jolly Kartana with a little bit of HP, knock off Giga Impact, Leaf Blade, Swords Dance. It's not looking terrible versus him. It's got a really good speed tier. The only thing that outspeeds him on his entire team is going. Well, I guess there's a few things. It's Torn, Raikou, and Mega Diancie. I don't see Raikou coming, seeing as how hard Electric types were walled week 1. I don't think that's going to be coming, so we're probably only going to have to worry about the Torn and the Mega Diancie. After those things go down, we can just start clicking buttons. And this is another one of those Pokemon you kind of have to scout if it's Scarf, because if you stay in on it and it's not, and you get a free SD, it sometimes just wins games. So we'll do our best. Now, next, he's not in his Mega form, but whatever. We have a Adamant Mega Beedrill, and it's annoying me now that I don't see his good stats, so we're gonna go ahead and just change that real quick. You know, I need to see this stat right there. That's the 150 base attack. Now, his speed tiers are a little wonky, not wonky, but wonky. So we can actually run Adamant. Poison Jab puts in so much work versus his team. Holy dumb fuck. It just knocks stuff down. You know, I think this is going to be our designated lead. This way we can scout for damage on stuff. One thing I am scared of is offensive either Scarf or Specs Reshi. So if he just wants to lead off with that, he literally gets a kill. And Beedrill might just have to be the thing that starts off to let me see if he's Scarf or not. So we can't potentially get a Fell Stinger kill and then just start jabbing all the things. And until then, we're kind of just U-turning around. We can I need to knock off that Rachi if it's going to be Scarf. I need to knock off that Gliscor, Toxic Orb before it potentially gets poisoned and does annoying things. And I don't know, man. I love Mega Beedrill. It should put in a decent amount of work. It's so fucking fast that yeah, it's just so fast and so strong. And Adamant nature, I think it's gonna put in some work. Last but not least, we have our Roselli Berry Unburden Hitmonlee. The whole point of this is kind of a last-ditch effort stop to Mega Diancie, so that way, if I take a little bit of damage, I can still live a Moonblast, and then I can kill it with Earthquake. And once the berry gets popped, I get my Unburden, and that way I'm able to be speedy as fuck. We also definitely need Spin, because he has stuff like Chestnut. He's got reliable Rockers, Gliscor, Jirachi, and Mega Diancie even. So I don't want him stacking me too much, so we definitely need to keep those off the field if possible. EQ Close Combat hits a good amount of his team, and then we got the Mach Punch just in case that Diancie does get to +2. If it's in 20-30% range, we can take it out with a Mach Punch. Hopefully I don't let it set up. Hopefully. So rather than doing the old 3-step procedure, we'll go with a 2-step procedure. You've seen what I think, or you've seen what I know I'm bringing. I think he's going to bring Jirachi, Suicune, Reshi, Gliscor, and Mega Diancie. The sixth one rather, is kind of a toss-up. Tailwind Torn T is a huge problem, because Tailwind Torn plus Diancie kind of just wins the game, and he definitely needs a Scarfer for Mega Beedrill and Gren. Now, I don't know if that Scarfer is going to be Reshi, I don't know if it's going to be Jirachi, I don't know if it's going to be something stupid like Raikou or Gliscor, but we got to figure out what it is, and we got to kill it, and we got to kill it dead. So that's pretty much going to be the team. That's a solid 10-minute team builder, not even bad. Sorry I'm sick and just oozing slime and hazardous materials this whole fucking builder, but I should hopefully be sounding a little bit better by the next video, which comes out tomorrow. Not at the same time as this one, mind you, but it will be out tomorrow. Synchronized with Dye, I believe 2 p.m. CST, so definitely check that out. Definitely check out Dye. That man's got, I think, 48,000 subs, but about 6 of them are active, so he could really use your help. up die. But, yep, that'll do it for PCL Team Builder Week 2. Go ahead and like, subscribe, do all that bullshit, and we'll see you tomorrow.